Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Debbie. This week, I'm coming to you from my house, just like you guys are at your house. Now, for the last several weeks, we've been talking about Jesus, specifically his death, burial, and resurrection. Now, if you guys remember several weeks ago, we talked about Jesus being crucified. That meant when he died on the cross. And they took him from the cross and they put him into a tomb and they rolled a big stone in front of it and put guards at the door to make sure the body wasn't stolen. Because they misunderstood what Jesus said. They thought people were going to come and steal the body. They didn't know that Jesus was going to be resurrected and that he was going to be alive. In fact, Mary had gone to the tomb, if you remember last week when we talked about the Emmaus disciple. Mary had gone to the tomb and the body wasn't there. The stone had been rolled away. The guards didn't know what happened. Mary was weeping and crying, and angels had told her that Jesus was alive. In fact, Jesus himself appeared to Mary, but she didn't know who he was until he spoke to her. And he told her to tell others that he was alive. In fact, from 40 days after Jesus died, he appeared to 500 different people to prove that he was alive. And this week, we're going to learn about the disciples and Jesus appearing to them. Now, when Jesus died, his disciples were very afraid because the Romans and the other Jews had crucified Jesus, and they all knew that the disciples had followed Jesus. And so they thought that they might be killed. They thought that others might come after them. So they were gathered together, hiding in a room with the door locked and shut so no one could come in. And they were discussing the things that had gone on, when all of a sudden there was something in the room with them. And those silly disciples, they thought it was a ghost. Now you and I know ghosts don't exist, but they didn't know what this was and were very afraid. So Jesus said, "It's me." He told them he was there in their midst. He told them, "Come touch my hands. Come see my side. I am flesh and blood and with you." In fact, he sat down and ate with them. He had fish and wine. And he told them the things of the Bible. He told them that the Bible was really about him. That the Psalms, the prophets, and the law of Moses all explained about Jesus. Because if you've been in any of our Bible classes, you know that sin was a barrier between us and God, and that God had a plan to make a way for us to be with him again. That Jesus had to be born, that he had to die, and that he had to be resurrected so that he could pay the penalty for our sins, for your sin, for my sin, even our parents' sin. And he explained this all to the disciples. And he said, just in the way God has sent me to tell you this, I'm sending you out to tell others. That they needed to tell them especially that Jesus was alive and the plan that God had made. Now, they finished talking and Jesus disappeared. But then a week later, there was a disciple. His name was Thomas, who hadn't been with them the first time. And when the other disciples tried to explain to him what had happened, he didn't believe. He thought it was too miraculous, too amazing that Jesus could be alive. Now, I've been told that we give Thomas too hard of a time. That if something seemed extravagant or amazing or too good to be true, that if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I might not believe it either. Have you guys ever been told a story that you just don't know if it's true or not because you didn't see it? That's probably how Thomas felt. But Jesus, knowing this, came to them again a week later while Thomas was there. And he said, "Thomas, come and touch me. Come and feel my hands, feel my side, and see that I'm here." And as soon as Thomas did, Thomas said, "My Lord." He knew that it was Jesus resurrected and back with them. And Jesus told Thomas, "You believe because you've seen. Blessed are they that don't see but still believe." Now that's for you and I, because we're probably never going to see the resurrected Jesus here on earth. But we can know about him from his Bible, and we can learn from that. Now, boys and girls, if you've been in any of our Bible classes, we talk about accepting Jesus into your heart. And this story talks about how Jesus wants the disciples to go out and tell people about him so that they can believe. If any of you don't know Jesus but want to accept him into your heart, please talk to your moms or your dads. Or if you can come to church, you can talk to me or any of the other teachers. In a few weeks, we're going to be celebrating Christmas. And that's when we celebrate the birth of Jesus. But remember this story and what we've been talking about, because Jesus came to die so that we could be with God again. This upcoming week is Thanksgiving, and I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving and be especially thankful that Jesus is alive. We'll talk to you later.